that I got. I'm just Anna from the block. Fuck what a hater feel, cause I'll never stop. I'm just Anna from the block.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Felicia Catson for a new episode of In the Music. This week, y'all, we have a new Up Next Artist of the Week, and that's Miss Anna, baby. How are you?
I'm good, babe. I'm good. Thank you for having me.
No, of course. Thank you for coming. So
Yeah.
First things first, who is Miss Anna, baby? Where are you from? How did you get into music? All of that good stuff.
Okay. Well, I am from the Bronx. I'm from New York City. I was raised in Harlem. I was born in Brooklyn. I'm discovered in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I worked out in Queens. So I really feel like I'm like the queen of New York, basically, is what I'm trying to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I started out in music quite early, quite young. Like I said, my family has a musical background, and then from there I got discovered in the Bronx through Coke Boys, French Montana, that, you know, whole Bronx, Max B crew. And they kind of like put me on, basically, you know what I'm saying? It was plenty of nights of just rapping in the studio and just, you know, getting on tracks and stuff like that or whatever, which brought me to my first single with Jadakiss called Turned Up. So a lot of people know me from that. But from there, you know, as history has it, as her story has it, things, you know, transpired, and I just wanted more. I wanted to really, you know, get out there and really get, you know, from getting my feet wet and seeing what I felt like as a woman I could, you know, aspire to be and where I could be. From there is when I ended up meeting up with Brandon from Megatron Music. Shout out Plug Star Social Club for putting me in the music with Miss Felicia, things of that nature, you know. So we ended up clicking together, which brought me overseas internationally. I released a song with Chris Brown called Gotta Have It All and Dahlia Chi, which went #1 on iTunes. Okay. And I was just so happy, you know, for being an indie artist and just like branching out on my own, not really having that hype or celebrityism behind me anymore. Because, you know, from segueing away from, you know, the likes of French Montana, stuff like that, I was really doing it on my own. So it was also, I mean, it's a beautiful journey, which brings me here to my new single that we just dropped. It's actually called J-Lo, as homage from where I came from and just like everything about, you know, what I've done and just like getting out there. So that's why I try to give you the short version of the long history.
I understand. Mm-hmm. And speaking of like your story and your sound, like how did you kind of create your own sound after you branched away from the Coke Boys?
Well, I feel like I've always been a creator. You know, I write my own music, I write my own lyrics. I've always been musical. My mother put me in piano class from 9 years old. So it was never like an issue for me to be like an originator or like be creative. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like you can put me anywhere in the middle of anywhere with a banjo and a can, and we're going to find a beat and we're going to find some lyrics. Like, so that was just, if anything, more so the confidence. I had to find the confidence in myself to be able to like let go of the branch or like let go of the safeguard and like step out on my own and say like, okay, well maybe I can do this, and people actually, you know, jive to it or whatever. So, which my song Show Me Love just went gold. So thank you to everybody that, you know, thank you so much. Thank you to everybody that showed me love on that. So things of that, like when those things started happening, started picking up, if anything, just gave me more of a boost to my self-esteem to say, okay, yeah, I got this.
Okay. So how would you kind of describe like your music sound for someone that never heard?
I would say edgy, sexy, cool. I guess.
Okay, edgy.
Yeah, we could take the T out of the TLC or something and put the edgy, sexy, cool in it. I kind of, you know, I like to mix it up with, you know, different sounds. I don't like my sound to sound always the same. I mean, there may be some trendy things in there. There may be some things that you feel like, oh, I think this might go into a category. Or it also may feel like, yo, I've never heard this before. Like, what did she say? Why did she say that? You know what I'm saying? Because I like to push the boundaries a lot. So you'll hear a lot of those things.
Yes, I saw it was, you called it glam hip hop.
That's right. That's right.
I was like, I never heard of that. Okay, with the glam.
Mm-hmm. You know, you might see me with a ski mask and lashes on. You know what I'm saying?
Peeking through, like I'm still with it.
but I'm still coming to kill you. That's right.
Okay, let them know. So what is some of your musical influences?
Well, you know, I mean, Lauryn Hill, Little Kim, has always been like iconic to me. Beyonce is somebody who's iconic to me. Like people that inspired me, Rihanna are people that inspired me, and just Biggie is somebody, Tupac. You know, usually the top 5 that are alive. You know what I'm saying? Are the people that inspired me. But just like in my own creative way, like when I go to like listen to my iTunes and hear things that inspire me, I'm like OD listening to Brandy right now. Brandy has always been somebody that I feel, even though, I mean, she dibbles and dabbles into her hip hop because she's such a lyricist, and I appreciate that. I guess being a lyricist myself, when I listen to music, I listen to beyond just the instruments or the melody. I want to hear what people are saying and, you know, like what they're going through in that moment in time. So I'm like OD listening to Brandy right now.
Okay, all right. So if you had to pick anybody to do a collaboration with, like you already got Chris Brown. And
I know.
So who else would you want to do a collaboration with?
If I really had to reach for the stars, and people always look at me and be like, Anna, what are you talking about? I would like to do a song with Diana Ross. I feel like that's the real female boss of the boss. Yeah, like I feel like I need to come out with her boas. Like, give me the glam. Like when I say glam hip hop, that's when I think of glam. That's what I think of, like the mother, the you know, the great grandmother of glam. So I feel like her coming out with her big hair and all that on a hook or something, I feel like that would be like my ultimate dream. But just in general, I'm down to do a track with anybody who got the heat.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
So on that, what is your take on like the music industry right now? Well, you know, the female rap kind of running the game right now. So how do you feel about that?
I'm ecstatic about that. I'm really happy. You know, I'm happy to see where we've come. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot, you know, and I feel like I'm just getting in the game. So I could only imagine, you know, the pioneers that went before me that had to really endure with stuff like that. I mean, it's a male-dominated industry. Most industries are, so it's not too far-fetched from what people are doing on their regular day-to-day. I mean, in the corporate world, 9 to 5, it's always going to be like that type of like war against worlds of like women versus men and stuff like that. And it's just a matter of you finding your footing in that line and like asserting yourself without being a bitch, if that's possible. I don't know. I mean, I've been called the best of the best. So, but at the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not taking it any other type of way. I came to, you know, do what I need to do and get what I need to get and go where I need to go. And I like to see other women that are doing the same thing, that are really, you know, taking it on their back and, you know, strapping up and, you know, coming out flaming. I mean, I feel like the women are gaining, they're winning right now. So, and it only makes it better for more women to come out and for more women to show their music. So it's just like opening doors, you know? So I'm happy about that, definitely.
Yes, and it's like the industry puts so much pressure on women, so much, like, it's like, it only could be a few y'all, but it's like, it's hella men. And I feel like now all the females, it's just like, I love my little playlist. I want to be ratchet. I want service. I want some what was her name? Some Rhapsody. I can listen to her. It's all in one line and I'm feeling it. You can get
right
of all worlds. You feel me?
Yeah. It's music at the end of the day. I don't think music should be gentrified, you know what I'm saying? It should be like, if you're feeling it, if you're vibing with it, if it's giving you some type of inspiration, you know, that should be the move.
Of course. So you do have a new single playing homage to Miss J-Lo. Was she one of your inspirations as well? Because I know you are from the Bronx.
Yes, definitely. And on the 6 and the 5 and the 2 and the 3. So, you know what I'm saying? Those were things that, like, I'm also, you know, my heritage is also Spanish. I'm half Black, half Puerto Rican. So while I'm listening to Diana Ross, I'm also listening to, you know, Selena's and Celia Cruz's and things like that. And Jennifer, for me, was somebody who kind of fit the mold right in between and just understood the vibe, you know? And just coming from where she came from, I mean, I saw a lot of the things that she saw. It was like, she was keeping it real and like showing, yeah, we're on the 6. And I'm like, yeah, Jennifer probably sat right in this seat that I'm sitting in right now, you know what I'm saying? So like things like that gave me that push to want to like give some homage to her, also give some homage to where I came from, give some homage and inspiration to other females to see like, yeah, you can come from the same block that I came from and still make it to the top.
So talk about like the energy of creating this song.
So actually this song was also like it happened haphazardly, like it was an accident that kind of happened because I went in there to do a whole nother song, which you guys will hear soon because my mixtape will be dropping. It's called Animus Prime, Megatron Presents. Yes, so we went in there to do a few other songs, but we still had some time in the studio, so we were like, all right, well, just throw on the track and let me just, you know, see what I could do or whatever. And that was the vibe that, you know, came from it. And I wasn't really, I guess I wasn't really, won't he do it? God will do it, because it's like I wasn't really paying attention to it. I was really in there trying to do something else with a whole nother track, whole nother song, whole nother direction. And that song just came out. And when we had kind of like a little listening session with me and the team, you know, I just played the songs and they were like, well, do you have anything else? And I'm like, well, let me just play this one too. And they were like, everybody was stunned at the table. Like, oh no, this is the one, we gotta go with it. So I feel like this will be a good follow-up for Show Me Love. And we put it out. Ever since we put it out, it's been streaming crazy. Hot 97 played it. We are gonna drop a video release soon. So I want you guys to be ready for that. So, I mean, it actually kind of took off, and it's just, I think with just this time where we are now, it's like, you gotta follow the signs of what's happening. Cause you can plan for a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. So that's just where we at now.
Yes, and that is especially true because a lot of things could just fall into your lap, but that might be the best thing that ever came.
The best thing that ever happened. So yeah, that's the vibe that I was on when I was making it, and it's just been happening so organically. So I'm just so happy, you know, to be able to give new music. I mean, to think just 3 months ago we were like stunted and not knowing, oh, what are we gonna do, where are we gonna go? So to be here now and being able to release, you know, music and have that outlet, I'm like ecstatic.
Yes, and especially like with the whole pandemic, to me, I feel like it was a gift and a curse. Like you can, it got my creative juices flowing. And I know a lot of artists probably was just sitting in the house and just making music. Like that's all the time that you had. And especially with like touring has stopped and stuff like that. So what did you do to kind of just keep yourself busy with all of that?
I did a lot of reflection, hung out with a lot of family, you know, we took some road trips, you know, went around to, you know, see family, just making sure that everybody, you know, feels good and just reconnecting, because it's like the pandemic really showed that you don't know if you have a tomorrow. And it was like people were dropping like flies. It was one day they were here and the next day it was goodbye. So I wanted to make sure that, you know, family was a priority for me. It was something that really came to the forefront for me. And then the next thing was making sure, you know, with all of the things that like politically, I didn't know I was a politician. I'm so politically incorrect, okay? But when there's just things that are going on like Breonna Taylor and, you know, George Floyd and stuff like that, it's like you want to go out and you want to make a difference, or at least be the difference, or more, you want to see change. So a lot of that stuff also pushed me to like learn new skills and, you know, create other avenues, which I also created a live show and got more into production behind the scenes. I've always been an artist in front of the camera, so it also opened me up to like becoming more of a producer. I didn't know I had a little, you know, Oprah Winfrey hat, you know, and I didn't know I had all of that in store. So I was like, okay, let me try this out. And, you know, we've been creating a live show, which appears like every second Thursday of the month. We have guests that come on, DJs and things like that or whatever, just trying to open up my platform for other people, because I find that, I don't know, it takes a village to raise a baby. So, yeah.
Where can we find it? I want to tune in.
Tune in. It's gonna be, actually we're doing one for Halloween on the 29th. It's on my IG live. We'll have a DJ set. We're going to be doing costumes and everything like that. You can actually win. We have Cash App prizes and giveaways and, you know, all types of things, just, you know, do raffles and stuff like that. Like I said, it's 9 p.m. Thursday, October 29th will be our next show. So definitely tune in. You know what I'm saying? You could be a winner.
Definitely.
Holla at me.
Go see me.
Yeah.
Creeping in over there.
Yes, definitely.
So once like all this stuff has died down and we're able to travel, are you gonna start doing any tours? I know you are really big on the international side. How is that kind of scene for you of just trying to get out there?
Well, I mean, I'm excited to get out there. I mean, it's there. I know that the stages are waiting, and I know that the promoters are definitely keeping in contact. And I mean, I can't wait to tour and be able to perform again, because that was what I feel like most of my niche was. Especially like, I feel like I guess I'm getting more into social media now, because I'm more of a hands-on person. I like to be in the crowd. I like to see, I like to touch, I like to know. I want you to know me, you know, so not having that and being more remote now is something that like I'm starting to like get used to. But I feel like in a way, like we were saying earlier, it's a blessing in disguise, because I get to also still stay with my family and also still, you know, it kind of brings a different convenience to me. So I'm trying to find out how to balance that. And if, you know, if there's ways that we can do more like tours and stuff like that, and we can bring it online, I would like, that's what we're trying to like look into as of right now. But because everything is about safety, you know, so it's just like once it becomes safe and I know that it's safe to start touring, then yeah, I'm all for it. I can't wait to go. I just feel like you don't want to press something without knowing for sure what it is. So that's where we're at with it.
Yeah, especially with everything going virtually, you can go ahead and give, you know, your little fans a little ounce of a little inch. Let me do this performance. Y'all can get you on Instagram Live or watch a little video and get them pumped back up, so you can feed them so much content. When it is time to go, it's like, hold on, let me go ahead and get my ticket.
Right, exactly. Like that's something that I noticed too. Like during the pandemic, I thought maybe things would die down, but actually I became more busy because, oh, well, now you don't have to worry about traveling. So now you can get 3 Zooms in. Now you can do 2 more interviews. Oh, we can add another one. Now you can do China and Cali. Like you don't not go anywhere. So it ended up being, I mean, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I mean, change is something that can be uncomfortable because you have to learn how to sway and adjust with it. But change is also a good thing. So, you know, we working with it, we flowing with it, we making it happen still.
Yes, of course. You know, we going with the times now.
That's right. Exactly.
So what is next for you? What's your goals in the next 6 months?
Well, in the next 6 months, like I said, right now, we're definitely pushing the new single J-Lo. From there, we're going to be dropping my mixtape. Like I said, that should be coming out by the end of October or maybe November. And then from there, we're also talking about just dropping an album and just letting that, you know, come out. So we'll probably have a project right after a project. And that's within the next 6 months that we're definitely orchestrating and putting that out right now. And just putting out as much content as I can to keep connected, you know, with my peoples.
Okay, now. So where can everybody find you on social media?
Yes, baby. You can follow me at The Real Anna Baby. Most of my handles are at The Real Anna Baby. That's with 1 N for nice, because I have to let people know what it's about. But it's TheRealAnaBaby at The Real Anna Baby. That's for my Snap, for my SoundCloud, for my Twitter, for my Instagram. Like I said, I'm always posting things up and letting people know what is next what's next to come.
All right now. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming in and talking with me.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that.
I appreciate you having me in the music, Miss Felicia Watson.
Yes. Anna Baby.
That's right.
Yes.
Diamonds in my face, crushed up, I can see them. Diamonds in my face, diamonds in my face. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm just Anna from the block. Fuck what a hater feel, cause I'll never stop. I'm just Anna from the block. Ooh, give me the case, give me the cash, give me the cake. Make no mistake, you gotta pay, now it's okay. What can I say? I be the flame, you be the moth. What can I say? say you are my shit, boy, get off. He said my pussy tastes like syrup straight from IHOP. Hopped on the dick, pussy on drip, then I let that ass drop. Big bottom bitch, but he love when I get mad top. It's that mad bop. Pussy game above you bitches, it's a skybox. I be the shit, keeping it lit, you get what you get. Fool by the rocks that I got. I'm just Anna from the block. Fuck what a hater feel, cause I'll never stop. I'm just Anna from the block. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm just Anna from the block. Fuck what a hater feel, cause I'll never stop. I'm just Anna from the block. Diamonds in my face, crushed up, I could see 'em. Diamonds in my face, diamonds in my face. Diamonds in my face, crushed up, I could see 'em. Diamonds in my face, diamonds in my face. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm just Anna from the block. Fuck what a hater feel, cause I'll never stop. I'm just Anna from the block.